Hey guys, my name is Coach Taylor and today I'm going to walk you through how you guys can do your gymnastic stretches at home. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to find a spot in our house, either your living room or outside, anywhere that you feel comfortable, and we're going to start by bringing our feet hip-width apart. Arms are going to come up by your ears in what we call our crown position. And the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to start warming up our upper body. So our shoulders, our arms, everything like that, and then we're going to work our way down. So we're going to start with our arms up, and we're going to do 10 arm circles to the front. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very nice. Now we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to go backwards instead. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very nice. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to bring our arms out to the side, and we're going to swing our arms to the front, really stretching out those shoulder blades, kind of giving ourselves a hug, and then coming back to this side. We're going to do that 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very nice. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to really stretch out those shoulder blades. So we're going to bring one arm across our body, and our other arm is going to bend up, and we're going to bring our hand a little bit below the elbow, and we're going to stretch and pull just slightly. You should feel the stretch right in here, and we're going to hold that for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very nice. Same thing with the other arm. Across your body and pull. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Shake it out. And now we're going to bring one arm up and above your head. You're going to slightly bend that hand. That way it's kind of touching your shoulder blade in the back. And our other hand is going to come up and slightly pull on that elbow closer to your head. And we're going to hold that for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very nice. Same thing. But the other hand comes up and over your head. Again, your hand should be touching your shoulder blade in the back. And other hand comes up and gently pulls down on that elbow, and we're going to hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very nice. Now that we warmed up our upper body and we kind of stretch out a little bit, we're now going to work on our lower half, so our legs. So now we're going to bring our feet a little bit further apart. We're going to do our standing straddle stretch. So you're going to bring your feet out a little bit wider than your hips. Arms are going to come up by your ears. Make sure that we're, again, in our crown position. Keeping those legs super straight, we're going to reach down and stretch to the one side first. So we're going to reach down, and we're going to hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very nice. Coming back up to our standing crown position with our legs still out in a wide straddle. We're going to reach down and touch our other foot. It's super important during the stretch that you keep your leg as straight as it can be. If your legs are bending, you're not going to get that good stretch in the back. So you make sure you keep those legs straight and your toes facing forward. So we're going to bring our arms up and reach down to the other side. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very nice. Arms come back up by your ears, and this time we're going to reach down and touch the middle. If you can't touch the floor, that's totally fine. Just try and keep your legs and your arms as straight as you can be, okay? Really try and push yourself to go to your lowest point without injuring yourself. So we're going to reach down, touch the floor if you can, and hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very nice. Okay, so now the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to do what we call our standing pike. So we're going to bring our feet together. Arms are going to go up by your ears. And the important part for this stretch is to, again, just like you're standing straddle, keep those legs as straight as you can be. If you're bending your knees in like this, you're not going to get a good enough stretch in the back of your legs. So you want to keep those legs as straight as you can. So we're going to bring our arms up. And we're going to reach down, touch those toes, hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. All right, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to do our sitting pike. So what we're going to do is I'm going to actually sit this way. I'm going to make sure that you guys can see me as I do this. We're actually going to sit on our bottom, and our legs are going to go out straight in front of us, okay? If your legs are bent, you're not going to get a good enough stretch in your pike stretch, so make sure that you always are trying to keep your legs as straight as they can be. The first thing that we're going to do when we're doing our pike stretch is we're going to warm up our flex and our point. So in gymnastics, we learned that we can use our feet in 2 ways. We can use them in a pointed shape or in a flexed shape. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to warm up 10 point and flexes. So we're going to point and flex. Point, flex. Point, flex. Point, flex. Point, flex. Point, flex. Point, and flex. Good. Keeping those feet flexed and facing the ceiling, we're going to now reach up into our crown position, and we're going to reach for our toes, and if you can, pull your toes up and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Now we're going to do the same thing, but instead of having our feet flexed and facing the ceiling, we're going to now point our toes to out in front of us, okay? We're going to do the same thing. We're going to reach up tall. And try on this one to get your nose as close to your knees as you can. So we're going to bring our arms up, stretch out in front of you, and hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very nice. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to bring our feet forward in front of us, and we're going to pull them as close to your body as you can, and we're going to do our butterfly stretch. If you're not feeling enough stretch in your hip flexors right here, try and bring your feet as close to your body as you can. And what we're going to do is we're going to push our legs down to the floor as low as they can go. We're going to sit up nice and tall. Try not to hunch over. Sit up nice and tall. Push those legs down and hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Now we're going to move to our standing straddle position. Again, we're going to warm up our flex and our point with our toes, okay? But this time, instead of being in a pike shape, we're going to be in our straddle shape, okay? So we're going to do 5 point and flexes. Ready? Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, and flex. Good. Now keeping your toes pointed and facing outward, we're going to now reach up tall into our crown position. And we're going to reach over to one side of our straddle and try and bring your arm up and over. We're going to hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now, instead of coming back up, we're going to reach our other arm across our body. Bring your nose to your knee. And you're going to hold that for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Coming back up tall to our crown position. We're going to do the same thing, but on the other side. So we're going to reach up and over, feeling that stretch right here in your side. And we're going to hold that for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now reaching that other arm over, bring your nose to your knee. Again, keeping that leg nice and straight. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Now reach up tall once again. And this time we're going to reach as far as we can in the middle without bending our legs up in here. So we're going to bring our arms up, stretch them out tall, and we're going to hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very nice. All right, our next stretch is what we like to call our seal stretch. Now, some kids in my classes call this our mermaid stretch, so it's really just kind of up to you. We're going to start with our legs close together. Hands are going to go on the ground. And we're going to stretch our bellies out and make sure that your toes are together in the back. We're going to hold this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, transitioning to our cat stretch, we're going to stretch our arms out as far as they can go, armpits to the floor. And we're going to hold this for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, we're almost there. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to stretch out our wrists, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to bring our hands together in what we call our meatball, and we're just going to roll our wrists around. Very nice. And the next thing that the kids in our classes love to do is what we call our spaghetti. So we're going to just kind of rotate our hands up and around. And lastly, we're going to shake our cheese onto our spaghetti. So we're going to shake them out. Shake, shake, shake. All right, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to bring our feet out in front of us, cross one leg over, and now we're going to roll out our ankles, okay? So you're going to put one hand on your knee, and your other hand is just going to gently roll out that ankle. Just like this. We're going to do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very nice. Now we're going to transition, bring the other foot over. And now we're going to roll that ankle out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The very last thing that we're going to do today is what we call our bridge. Now I realize that some of you guys may not know how to do your bridges just yet, and that's okay. But we're just going to try it. So if you can't push all the way up yet on your own, that's totally fine. I'll show you first what you guys can do instead of your bridge, which is what we call our tabletop. You're going to bring your feet out in front of you, just like this. Hands go to the back, and you're just going to lift your bottom up off the floor, okay? And you're going to make sure that your hands are facing your toes. And you're just going to hold this for 10 seconds. Now, if you can do your bridge, you're going to lay down on the floor. Feet go out in front of you. You're going to lay back and put your hands right by your ears in what we call our pizza hands. And you're going to push up tall to your bridge, okay? So this next one, we're going to hold our bridge for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video about how you guys can stretch at home. Please do this a few times a week, especially if you want to get more flexible and use this in your gymnastics skills. This is super easy, so go ahead and grab a friend, a sibling, mom, dad, anybody that's around you, and teach them some of the fun stretches that you learned today. Have a great day, guys.